and welcome to EllAstrology. So it is basically the end of 2019 and we've had an extremely eventful year, and in this video I am basically just going to summarize what I think are the best astrology memes of 2019. So I really love memes. Memes are literally what get me through every single day. I love to see a good meme as it really makes me laugh, and I'm pretty much always on the lookout for the freshest, funniest memes. So I also have a Facebook page where I post a lot of the astrology memes that I find. I also post a few astrology memes that I make myself. And what I have done is I have accumulated the posts on my Facebook page that had the biggest post reach and the biggest engagements. And I've just gathered these posts for you guys to show you guys what I think are the best astrology memes for 2019. So I hope you guys enjoy these memes, and I hope you guys think they are as funny as I think they am. So let's get into this. Okay, so just a disclaimer, none of these memes are meant to offend anybody. If you know how memes work, you'll know that they're not really meant to, take a stab at anybody or to hurt or offend or be mean towards anybody, but they're literally just there for the laughs and for the banter. So if you do get offended by any of these memes, then what I would maybe advise is that you don't take things so personally, as it's literally not meant to, harm you or be mean. It's literally just meant to be funny. Okay, so the first meme I'm getting started with is a meme by Jake's Astrology. So this meme was made during Gemini season. I think he made this meme right before Gemini season started. So in this meme, he says, when it's almost summer and all the annoying creatures are showing up again, and then you can see all the flies and the mosquitoes. So what he's basically insinuating in this meme is that Geminis can be compared to the annoying creatures like flies and mosquitoes. So the reason I find this meme quite funny is because if you know Geminis and if you deal with Geminis on a daily basis, you will notice that they always kind of have a 2 cents to say. They always have, something extra to say, or they always have to have the last say, which can be quite annoying sometimes, because sometimes you're just trying to have a normal conversation and then a Gemini person comes and chips in or something. Okay, so this meme is for Capricorn and water signs. So the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So the reason I find this meme really funny is because Capricorns are known to be very emotionless people. Capricorns don't like to work through their emotions or to deal with their emotions. They usually bottle their emotions up and they don't usually, actually deal with it. Water signs are known to deal with their emotions, and water signs can be incredibly emotional. Now, it's also known that Capricorns get very annoyed by people that are overly emotional, because a Capricorn believes that you need to have some kind of control over your emotions. So this meme is quite funny, taking that into consideration, how obviously Capricorn hates dealing with emotions, and Capricorn also usually doesn't like dealing with emotional people. So this is a really cool meme. It's basically just a general spirituality meme. But it basically says, when someone tries to throw their soggy ass vibes at me, and then Patrick's like, take it back, it stinks. So this is generally how I feel when I make some kind of contact, or I'm talking to a person or engaging with a person who's got negative toxic energy. And then a lot of the times these negative toxic people try and drain your energy, and they literally try and put whatever they're going through onto you. So I kind of have this kind of attitude when I'm dealing with those kind of people. Like, no, just take your negative, soggy vibe away from me. Okay, so this is quite a funny meme that I found. I really like this meme because it's super original, it's super raw and unedited, and it's just really funny. Okay, so this is quite a cool meme. I really like this one because this year, one thing I have developed a lot is learning to recycle, and obviously, reduce my usage of plastic, because I don't know if you guys know, but there is quite a big issue happening in our world in terms of plastic in our oceans, and it's actually a very serious issue. And I'm very conscious of this issue, and I'm trying, everything I possibly can to bring my part and to lessen my plastic waste that I create in this world. And I obviously try to take my reusable bag to the store every time I go grocery shopping, but obviously you don't always remember to take your reusable bag with you. So whenever I don't take my reusable bag with me and I get to the checkout and I'm like, oh damn it, I forgot my reusable bag. And this is literally what I feel like. I feel like I'm failing the earth by forgetting to bring my reusable bag. But anyway, this is just a meme that I find incredibly relatable, and if you use reusable bags, then you probably will find it relatable as well. Okay, so the next meme is a meme for Virgos. I can relate to this meme quite a bit because I am a Virgo myself. And a lot of the times when I'm listening to people's conversations or someone's telling me a story or something, I kind of sit there and I think to myself, wow, you really didn't think this through thoroughly, did you? Or you probably aren't using your head right now. Or they just won't consider certain aspects of a situation or whatever the case may be, and they can make themselves seem quite silly. I kind of just sit there with this expression on my face. So I find this meme to be quite funny and quite relatable to Virgo people especially. Okay, so this is a really random meme thing, but it actually surprisingly got like the most hits on my page and the most shares, and obviously because of the engagement. But I find these little things to be quite entertaining. Like, for example, you take your birthday. So I'm a potato because my birthday is on the 1st. And then you take your sign. So I'm a Virgo, so I will be annoyed. So I'm basically an annoyed potato. Which is quite silly, but I mean, it's quite fun to go see what your little combination of whatever is, and to just like, have a little laugh for the day. But yeah, like every person should have like a unique combination, which will probably result in some funny results. Okay, so I found this meme to be beyond hilarious. So this is a post on Twitter that was tweeted by somebody called Not From Rome, and he says, "Once I liked a girl so much, I asked my mom what time I was born so the girl could look at my moons or whatever you witches be doing." So I think this is a really, really funny meme because, like, obviously this guy doesn't know anything about astrology, and obviously he found a girl who was really into astrology, bless her soul, and she asked him his birth details. Now, I find this really, really funny because I do this a lot as well, and if I have to meet a guy, I'll also ask him his birth information, like probably on the first day. So I could totally relate to, the girl that actually asked him his birth details, because I do the exact same thing. But like, this is really funny because he says there, so that the girl could look at my moons. So the thing is, obviously, you can generate, a moon chart through birth details, but I think this guy's obviously referring to a natal chart or an astrology chart, but he's just got the terminology mixed up. But the way that it was said is just hilarious. Okay, so this is a meme for Libra, and I find this one to be quite relevant because I deal with Libras every single day. Like, I'm around Libras all the time. I think it's the sign that I deal with the most. So this meme is this kid obviously sitting there like super confused, like trying to make up his mind which way he needs to go. So in the one hand there's the apple, which represents low tolerance for idiots or rude people. And then in the other hand, there's the desire to be loved by everyone. So if you know a Libra, you probably know that Libras do not like idiots or rude people. They do not like stupid people. They really love intelligent people because Libra is an air sign and Libra loves to have their mind stimulated by ideas. So if a person's being stupid or rude, then they probably want to put them in their place. But the reason they won't do this is because they have a desire to be loved by everyone. So if you're a Libra, it's probably very difficult for you to decide between whether you want to put a person in their place if they're being rude and out of line, or if you'd rather just keep your mouth shut because you just want peace, love, and harmony and you don't want any conflict or drama. Okay, so this is a really, really funny meme. I love this meme. I think this is probably one of the best ones I've seen this year. So this meme, I don't know who made this, in all honesty, but whoever made this is flippin' brilliant. So this person basically took the image of the moth, or yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys know this moth meme, and they made like, you know, a character for each zodiac sign out of the moth. Okay, so the next meme is for Aries, and I don't know if you've ever met an Aries person, but an Aries person is very individualistic. So they're very self-aware, they know who they are, they know what they're made of, they know what they're capable of, and they don't really need the opinion of other people or the input of other people to make up their mind or to do something. So Aries does have a very I don't give a whatever kind of personality. And this is a really funny meme because it goes, everyone just wants to be liked and accepted, except Aries. Aries doesn't give a shit. And this meme is basically one of those text message conversation memes. So obviously the blue side is a Virgo. So the person says, hey, Virgo says, hey. The other person says, how's your night going? Virgo says, my what? This person says, night. And then Virgo says, okay, good night. So obviously, this is a very good representation of how Virgos will try and avoid conversation. Okay, so I really, really dig this meme. I find this meme to be really, really relatable. So this one goes, when you just want to be alone in your room with your crystals and medicine, but everyone wants to hang. So the reason I find this meme incredibly relatable is because this past year I have been very, very busy. I've had lots of work to do and I've been very productive. And whenever I have free time, I kind of just want to relax and unwind, de-stress, be in my own space and just do my own thing. So yeah, I find this meme very relatable, especially if you're like one of those kind of people who just prefers to be alone and in your own space. And then you've got all these people in your life that constantly want to hang out and make plans with you. Okay, so this meme I find to be really hilarious. It's a very difficult meme to understand if you don't really get it. So this meme was made by the Cosmic Odyssey. And it says, fire signs looking at Scorpio. And it's two, I think, chickens, and they're looking at a tap that has a red handle that replicates the like red thing that the chicken or the rooster has on its head. And it's like trying to determine if it's another chicken or what is it exactly. So a lot of the times, you know, when a fire sign looks at a Scorpio, it can kind of be a situation like this, where they look at the person and they see a lot of similarities and they wonder, oh, this person's a lot like us. Because, as you know, Scorpios are very passionate, Scorpios are very intense, and they share these traits with the fire signs. So in a lot of the cases, a Scorpio can seem like a fire sign. Okay, so this meme was made during the Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. it was quite a hectic Mercury retrograde, like it affected everyone really hectically. And as you know, Scorpio is quite an intense sign, so the Mercury retrograde in Scorpio was quite intense. Before the retrograde, the whole internet was, on fire, preparing for the retrograde and that kind of thing. And then I saw this meme right before the retrograde, and it goes, when everybody is freaking out about the Mercury retrograde, but you're a Scorpio and used to overcoming anything thrown in your way, so you're chilling. So there you can see, like, there's the news reporter, and that's obviously all the other signs. And there's Scorpio chilling in his little, like, life raft with his, like, umbrella. And he's like, oh, you know what? I got this. Like, I've got this down, girl. Like, I can handle this. Well, everyone else is, like, freaking out and trying to prepare. Okay, and then this is the last meme for today, and I find this meme to be so funny. So this meme goes, Spirit guides, your blessings are coming and are here. And then I'm like, bitch, where? So this is incredibly relatable, because I'm pretty sure if you're part of the whole esoteric spiritual community, the actual spiritual community does have a lot of, positive and affirmations and that kind of thing that encourages positivity and good energy and that kind of thing. So you'll hear a lot of affirmations such as, oh, your blessings are headed your way. There's lots of abundance and prosperity coming your way. And then when you hear this, you're like, what? Where? Where's my abundance? Where's my blessings and my prosperity? So yeah, I think this is quite a funny meme. Okay guys, so that is my video on what I think are the best memes of 2019. If you guys would like to add anything in the comments, definitely let me know. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see some more astrology content, do subscribe to my channel. I've put the links for my social media, my website, and my Fiverr in the description below if you're interested in following me or possibly getting a reading from me. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you guys keep well and stay blessed and have an amazing year of 2020.